Thank you so much, Faf, and I appreciate that. Very much appreciate the lurk. You have a fantastic day, bud. We'll see you later or next time. On the left-hand side, we're looking at CM Daybreak, a rack of Ham on Anduin, Tempest to play Garrosh, Aaron on Blaze, Wanus to play the Tychus, and MVP will play a Junkrat. Over on the right-hand side of Alterac Pass, map number 1 in our third best of 3 of the day. Thank you all for joining me. We got an Astro Ski on a Lieutenant Morales, a Baby Whale on a Dahaka, Sononamene on a Nubarak. We've got a Rai. I'm just going to go with Rai on the Vala, and Ai to play a Hanzo with Q build. Baby Whale brushstalks in, lands the immediate drag on a Tempest Jet, who I think was more confused than anything else. Like, with Dahaka drag? Oh, right, brushstock, okay. Suavemente on a Nubarak. No, it's Shonenene. Jet propulsion in from Blaze says hello to a few enemies. The Nubarak tries to burrow away. The healing from Lieutenant Morales is just enough, but Baby Whale is going to go down. First blood in favor of the side of CM Daybreak. Chastise from Anduin going out as well, and this looks like we'll see the split. Blaze to top, Junkrat to bottom. You were on Team Smoke a long time ago. You left to create your own current team. Oh, congratulations, Hunter. Hopefully your team is doing well this season. The NGS season's getting close to rounding out, isn't it? Like, we're gonna get into playoffs kind of soon. I think, right? You're doing well? Oh, glad to hear. Tossed onto the Nubarak. He's gonna be just displaced by Tempest. We'll have both teams grabbing their null packs for mid lane. You think you have, like, 3 games left? Okay. So, like, 2-3 weeks left, depending on... probably flex games and stuff, I assume. 4 more weeks of regular. So 3 or 4 weeks. Okay, nice. Yeah. So we're a little more than halfway through, I think, right? Or are we halfway through? Is it 8-9 weeks for NGS? I honestly never know. I just keep casting until there's no games, and then I figure out other content. That's my approach to it. Oh, nice. Congratulations. Oh, ooh, hold on. Hanzo gets the natural agility over the wall. Venus gets leapt away by Rack. And a Divine Star for some AoE healing to the allies. Over in top lane, Blaze and Dahaka. No, they're matching out just fine. A Nubarak will go Bed of Barbs level 4. That little damage over time on the ground and the slow as well. Dahaka with the Hero Stalker level 4 as well. So he's generating essence from hitting enemy heroes with Dark Swarm. That also will give you faster tissue regeneration. Might see the Symbiosis level 7 for the cooldown reduction on your Dark Swarm hitting enemy heroes. Really good priority onto Rackham. They do find the kill. Venus now working on some more of his level 4 stacking within the rhythm. 20 stacks currently. MVP will go down by the Vault of Vala with that Death Dealer. And Hanzo's going ignore all distractions. He'll have an 8-point-something range after hitting an enemy minion for 3 seconds. Some good scatters off the wall, and IE is able to maybe get a stack on on their target practice. Yeah, all 5 heroes were hit. Now just got to hit the rest of the enemy heroes for those last 3 times. Or I guess 2 times, since everyone's already been hit once. We all know Stormgate is waiting for NGS to wrap up for their content drop. Yep, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Stormgate is gonna keep us full-time streaming. Speaking of full-time streaming, we do have a subathon coming up next week. There's a subathon coming up next week. There's a link in chat if you want to check out the games and the games and the times. Also, that link will auto-adjust all times to your PC's time zone. He's going to go for the natural agility staying in the team fight over this bush. A drag from Baby Whale, but the ally tossed onto Rackham will keep them alive. Little leap of faith onto Venus. Baby Whale is not going to land any sort of drag, as it is Feeding Frenzy level 7. But yes, we have a subathon coming up next week. A lot of really fun games. I'm really, really looking forward to the subathon. I might change 1 or 2 games. I might change Dredge for like Slay the Spire or something like that. But I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Our bonus games will be really... I'm looking forward to the subathon. It's going to be a really good time. Mark your calendars. We'll also have like some sub goals for the September stuff after the subathon as well. So we'll have, you know, some inspiration or maybe some motivation for extra generosity if you're feeling it. I definitely understand. If you cannot, Anub'arak and the Dahaka will go down. We have Venus going for the channel here. And it will be First Cavalry started out by the members of CM Daybreak. But will they be able to guarantee this? The death timers are low. Dahaka, does he have Brushstock to jump back into this fight in the flank position? Indeed he does. I know that's Hanzo's face, but that's just how Heroes of the Storm works with death portraits. That's just the way this AAA game works. Now, Mr. Baha, I can't help but notice that you haven't scheduled DK3 in every single time slot. This has to be an error. Yeah, it is an error of me not wanting to play DKC3 anymore. God, I forget how asinine some of those levels are. I forget, like, there's so many there's so many frustrating levels. Jet Propulsion lands a triple stun from Blaze. The Concussion Mine pushes back the enemy. Venus clearing out the jailers. To the Church of DKC2. Oh, maybe we'll do some crowd control with DKC2 in the future, but right now, we got Pizza Tower for platforming. What's up, Coffee? Live games will be this Saturday and Sunday for the Ravencourt League. Murs, thank you for another gifted sub. Thank you for a gifted sub to Coffee. Thank you very much. 59 stacks on in the rhythm for Tychus level 1. And did go Combat Tactician at level 7. Reduce the cooldown of minigun by 4 seconds. Reduce the cooldown of minigun by an additional 4 seconds after you use running gun. As a reminder, the baseline for minigun duration is 3 seconds. The level 4 adds 0.03 seconds per stack. So at 50 stacks, you have 1.5 seconds. So we're looking at somewhere north of 4.5 seconds of duration. That's just a rush in from Tempest Jet. The Warlord's Challenge followed up by a Light Bomb. The Concussion Mine doesn't get the split onto Garrosh because of his Indomitable, but holy crap, how in the world is Astro alive? Tempest Jet, someone will get the last auto. It will be Vala.
Now this is pod racing.
I was watching Hazuabs a day or so ago, and a European player rips an arrow across the screen. It does nothing. Hazuabs files it across the screen because he's dead. No one in Twitch chat says a word. If that was an NA player, they'd be like, NA lol, NA arrow misses. I'm just saying, no region's better than the other, except for Korea. Pop in an insta-gift. Ah, we got some very generous humans today. We got some very generous humans today and very generous humans in our community. So, big shout-outs. Thank you all very much. Keeping our full-time streaming going. Slam Jam from the boss, as this will be top lane pressure not amplified. I was wondering if they were going to siege with boss. Looks like it's a double play. Looks like it's a double play for boss here as the rotation down into bottom lane. But of course, vision-wise, they see this. They see Hanzo in mid. I think they saw the Anub'arak rushing through mid as well. So they have to know. I mean, here's the vision. Anub'arak shows really quickly. Hanzo as well. But I don't think they can make the rotation down here fast enough. Blaze shows in top lane. Anub'arak anchoring. Nicely done. Okay, they get down here just a touch too late. Try to invade. And I think Blaze had the right idea. Hey, let's just keep soaking. Soak will continue. Now the siege in bottom lane needs to be defended. The boss will get how much? Well, top lane got the gate and 1 tower. Let's see how much more can be grabbed. We have some Shattering Teeth to zone back the enemy. No level 13, so no big ass. No, gotta trap them all. Riptire does get the explosion they need. The whole front gate will go down. And this fort will take a bit of damage. Actually, they pop the stim on Vala. She's just gonna try and auto. Oh my god, the siege damage. Actually, we haven't cycled through the other numbers, but the 13s are about to be here. Big jet propulsion into the flank from Blaze. Hanzo drops an arrow into the backline with a AoE splash. We have a kill onto Lieutenant Morales. Warlord's challenge, maybe, actually it was already used. Light bomb underneath all of that. Drac and laser drill down from Weenus to zone back the enemy and clear out the minions. And it's 13 apiece. Burning Legion for the Anubarak. Primal Swarm. That doesn't sound right. It is correct. Primal Swarm for the Dahaka. Hanzo going fleet of foot. We'll see if they mispick their level 16 talent for piercing. Actually, no, they probably won't. Because usually you go piercing at 16 because you have the explosive arrow, but there's no explosive arrow, so it's possible. It's plausible. Chat, it's possible and plausible. Oh my god, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. We're not saying it because we're gonna believe. Little Junkrat pokes here and there. Still 2 levels away from 16. Just about both, actually for both teams. Camps to crash in the mid lane. Take a bit of a zoom out here. Dahaka maybe looking for a potential flank. It is a tissue regeneration Dahaka, so he doesn't have the enhanced agility buff. Drag was attempted. It's going to be met by a Toss Warlord's Challenge Light Bomb. Dahaka gets the burrow into the ground. MVP on the backline almost going down. Rain of Vengeance dropped out from the Vala as well. Tempest Jet is going to be immediately dragged. Also, Dahaka did go adaptation. Vala gets the... Oh, nice job from Hanzo. 150 stacks to the Vala currently. Has she died? No, Hanzo, Vala have not died whatsoever. All right, let's cycle through those other numbers now while we wait for 16s to come through. And it seems like Smoke will have the vast majority of this channel. Tygus will be back in time. I feel like they should be able to contest this once. I feel like the members of CM Daybreak should be able to contest. Vala sieges a little bit in mid, keeping that hatred going. Doesn't look like they were able to step in time. They still have to rotate out from the core. And, alright. Seems like the call is going to be defend up against this way. Hold up, that's a hole. Nice big drop of damage into Vala, but Lieutenant Morales is there. Double Rain of Vengeance down on the ground. Riptire from the Junkrat to meet all this. Tempest Jet gets a toss on to a Nubrag. Hanzo meets all that with a Dragon's Arrow. Can't get the kill on the Rackham. Can't get the kill on the Tempest Jet. The drag won't connect because of the Leap of Faith. Weenus is going to be Wanus. Draken Laser Drill tries to get maybe a counter kill, but it's not working out. And here come the Horde Cavalry from the side of Smoke. A kill into Weenus. Dahaka brush stalks in the top immediately. This mid fort shall go down. Now, is this the call to rush top? Or are they going to prioritize bottom lane keep? Blaze is already working on the bottom lane objective, which is fairly healthy. Does have a huge wave in bottom, actually. And I don't think it shows. Actually, bosses just came off cooldown. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse you. For anyone that doesn't know, there's an invisible button right here in the Alley Observer that has some stuff. Well, top lane fort will go down, I do believe. I mean, Val's going to come up here and try and help out a little bit. Yep. Yeah, the minion wave and everything is good enough. They take down the fort. They have 16 talent to your advantage. By the way, Hanzo went the right level 16 talent, so obviously they're going to win. Oh, Tempest Jet will fall. Dahaka gets the last auto. Weenus. Scatter. And, oh, yes. What's up, Rage Face? You're welcome for the cast. Flawless technique. Hitting heroes with Stormbow increases the damage of Hanzo's next basic attack within 5 seconds by 40%. Basic attacks against enemy heroes increase the damage of Hanzo's next Stormbow within 5 seconds by 40%. Oh, it's so good! Hanzo player knowing the correct talents to take to win video games. Oh!
A single
Murs, thank you for another gifted sub in the channel. Thank you so much for the gifted sub to Rageface as well. Murs, thank you for the continued trickle in of gifted subs. It's very generous, much appreciated. We will resend all these alerts when we get out of game. I know, right, non-champion? Right? Finally, the correct level 16. Who needs wave clear when you can just kill the enemy? You just kill the Batman. But good Dahaka play, baby Will. Gotta say, good Dahaka play. Been enjoying watching your Dahaka. Tunneling Claws for 16. We have the Seasoned Soldier. Seasoned Soldier. Ooh, man, sorry. Here's where my brain's at, just so you can get a glimpse into how things work. In the middle of casting, I see Seasoned Soldier. My brain thinks of Seasoned Shoulder, and I was like, oh man, it'd be great to make pulled pork this weekend. Just like that, immediately back to food. 5 to 10 in our kills, Smoke with the lead. This is why Grubby and I work so well in CCL. I talk about food, he keeps us on track. Actually, quite the opposite. It was a bit of both of us doing both of those things. Anyways, Smoke gets the top lane boss. Next objective is here. They want to push this in a bit into the keep front gate, which is still fairly healthy. No spoilers to games, please. No spoilers to games. We keep things as general as possible so people don't know anything. $20 talent here, almost here for Smoke. Just one-shot someone, easy. Yeah, exactly. Just one-shot him with, like, Stormbow auto, Stormbow dead. Like, Hanzo damage, where is it right now? Hanzo's damage is at 66,000. Like, just watch his damage in this team fight. Hanzo damage is going to be insane. Vala will be stimmed. We have a bunker activated by Blaze as well. 20 talent here still here. That's a great jet propulsion, but it will be met by a cocoon onto Garrosh. Vala's still keeping those autos going. Tower shots into, I believe, the minion wave and the Beetle. Tempest Jet. Nice Riptide from Junkrat. The self-cast, or the tiny distance toss from Garrosh. He will be traded, though, in this moment. 2 for 1 in this top lane keep. Taking a ton of damage. By the way, Vala outranges structures with Max Hatred and Farflight Quiver. She's going to vault forward with the Death Dealer and Manticore. They want to take down Aaron, and that is absolutely a bit of a Bungie moment. Leap of Faith is going to be a Kaimo cleanse, and they're not able to get the kill. Vala moves in. Needs to get that Hatred back to max so they don't... Okay, all right, Stim once again. Oh, we have the level 20 upgrade. That's why. The hyperactivity. Reduce the cooldown Stim drone from 70 seconds to 35 seconds because we can't consistently write all of our tooltips the same. And do some other stuff. I love that about the Heroes of Storm tooltips. It was written by like 6 different teams of writers. Because you get some where it's like, reduce the cooldown by 50%. Or reduce the cooldown to 35. Or reduce the cooldown by 35. Like, I love how there's multiple different ways our tooltips have been written. Light Bomb into Tempest Jet, but everyone's able to get away with the natural agility onto IE, and I don't think they're going to go back for the camp here as the Nubrak starts working on their own on the right side of the map. Oh, actually, well, Nubrak works on these. He's got his Beetles to tank most of the damage. They'll pull the camp away, or the Jailers away. 77,000 damage on Hanzo. God dang, god dang. Alright, right side camp, as I mentioned, will be worked on by a Nubrak. Vala comes over to speed things up, so they can 5v5 this. Oh, Morales is thrown out of position. Will she get a stim out in time before she dies? Unfortunately, no. Baby Will gets the adaptation activation. Will the healing come through? Absolutely. By the way, it's an Essence Claws level 20 on the Dahaka. No Brush Stalker, excuse me, no, oh my god. Primal Stalker? I forget the level 20 upgrade name. No, either way. Either way, the channel's going to be good for the side of CM Daybreak. And I gotta say, 19 minutes in, All 3 keeps are gone. They're going to go core. Oh, they see this though. Or excuse me, wrong vision. There we go. They see Hanzo in bottom. So I'm jumping between the. They see everyone in bottom. They got to start hearthing out here. Tempest Jet's got to stop hitting stuff. I think you really need to with no keeps available. You really, I mean, and Morales is dead. Draken Laser Drill with focusing diodes. Anduin, I think that might have been a. Was that meant for a self-cast? Either way, bunker activated by Blaze. Dahaka burrows, pops out from his burrow. Vala vaulting around. Manticore Death Dealer. Hanzo Dragon Arrow. Rewind on Anubarak. Oh, it's starting to fall apart on the side of CM Daybreak. In map number 1, Vala with the last auto. Garrosh looking for some displacement, but she's like, I'm cool with this, honestly. I'll just keep autoing. Oh, another Kaimo cleanse. Will Rack of Ham die with the rest of the team? Doesn't look like it because the core will fall and the Filthy Alliance will be taken out. GG, well played. The Horde win. Alright. Sorry, my, this thing is not working today, so let me see if I can get this reset really quick. Session reset failed. You love to see it. See if I can just refresh. Okay, that is not what I want. Alright, looks like things aren't broken on your end. Okay. Where's my phone? Alright, sorry, things broke for a moment on my Twitch end. Oh, cool, things are broken on my Twitch end. Alright, that's fun. Oh, now we fixed it.
Who the hell's that? That's not what's-his-name, the grad student.
Nah, he graduated. Must be the new one.
New one. That's supposed to be a...
Prime sub.
We love you, Baha.
Aw, Zell. Twitch sub.
Oh. 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 Nah.
Twitch sub.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Thank you very much, Zell, for the Prime for 27 months. Mers, thank you for the 5 gifted subs over the last, I don't know, half an hour or so. Thank you very much, Mers, for 5 gifted slubs. If you got a gifted slub, welcome back to the Bahamuts. Oh, we have fun, chat. We have a lot of fun. Okay. Thank you again, Zell. I appreciate it. All right, score is up in favor of Smoke. As you can see, we got a stormy day coming into town right now, so a wee bit stormy today. I think actually the storm is supposed to start like right when I'm done streaming, so that's convenient for me. You made a purchase on Steam. Yes, I did. I bought the DLC for tomorrow. Because Capcom needs more money after you give Capcom $60, they need more money for the DLC that was free in the past, I do believe. We were talking about this earlier. Did I download the next game? Yes, we're going to Cursed Hollow. How are we doing on ad timing? We can run some ads while we get ready for this next game. Players on the right sides. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look and see if there's any fun little gambles we can make on this next map. Cursed Hollow. As I said, we're going to run a small ad thingy, so if you get some ads, I apologize. You probably aren't even hearing me talk about them because I just pushed the button. Pursuit of Vengeance, Vala stacking, Q build Hanzo. Hey, Hogger goes Journeyman Cooking. We'll do a gamble on that one. It's 75 stacks on that one. I have a new sponsored stream invitation, chat. What is my new sponsored stream invitation? Call of Dragons, Star Trek Fleet Command, Puzzles and Survival, Marvel Strike Force, Babel, HelloFresh, Marvel Snap. No thank you on any of these. Marvel Snap was an absolute bad. Marvel Snap was such a bad, like, the way they track it and stuff, like people would be like, oh, I finished the thing, and it wouldn't track until, like, a day or so later. Like, it was so dumb. So stupid. Does Hogger, oop, that's Gogger. Does Hogger finish level 1 stacks? Yes. Completed quest. No. Incomplete quest. Alright, let's get 2 minutes on that one. I was gonna say Raid Shadow Legends, Marvel Snap has so much potential, but it was a big old dud. Yes, I agree. But Mr. Gatto still plays it. Oh, Marvel Snap is a good game. It's just the sponsored segments were doo-doo butts. The sponsored segments were absolute doo-doo butts. Like, blah. Okay. That looks good. I have a DM here. Is this for me? If you guys want first dibs. Okay, no, I don't want first dibs. Oh. Well, cheers, chat. We got ourselves a nice mug of tea. It's a cozy coney. It's a coney. Oh, man, coney dogs. Oh. Oh, coney dogs sound so good. How? Jeez. How's? Oh, okay. I see you were trying to. You did what I do sometimes. You hit enter somehow too quickly. My day's going all right. My day's going pretty good. I got relatively good sleep. I was bummed out. I didn't get to meet up with my friends last night. It's just, adults unable to communicate. It was a bummer, but it happens. I had thought that my friend was gonna jump around to multiple different places yesterday, but what they ended up doing was they went to one place. An hour or so later, they went to the next, and then they stayed at that second place. And I had texted them, and I was like, hey, are you going to be making your way out over here so I can plan my day? And they were like, yeah, we're definitely going to make it to one of those 2 bars that are closer to you. So I was like, oh, cool. So, I won't worry about, going all the way across town to another bar. I should have. In the end, I should have, because they didn't leave that place till, almost 10 p.m., and I was in bed by 10. I was in bed working on reading my book, and then I was like, you know what, we're saving the rest of this today. So either way, tonight I'll do a bunch of laundry. I'll do a bunch of laundry. I actually have just put away a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna finish my book. I will work on some sub-goal ideas for the subathon. I have the vast majority of them figured out, but I want to figure out the phrasing on them. One of them's gonna be one of them will either be order food out or just food supply. I'm not sure what I want to do yet for the subathon, if I want to order food or if I want to just get food and then just heat something up in the air fryer or something like that. Taco Bell always sounds good during a subathon because it's just it's a lot of food, it sits in your belly, it's I don't get hungry for a while. But even then, getting DoorDash Taco Bell, that's $35 for 3 items, and it's what's the point? Part of me wants to give the keys. One of my neighbors is on a staycation for the next 18 days. He started it today. Part of me wants to give him my car keys and be like, hey, will you go get Taco Bell for me? You can get yourself a couple items and I'll give him my credit card. It'll end up being the same thing, but I help out a homie. So I don't know. I have to figure that out. I haven't figured out what I want to do for food. And that's honestly my biggest stress for the subathon, is figuring out what I want to do for food. Alrighty, chat. Ads are done. We have a little bit of break time between the games. Let's go ahead and get into map number 2. We'll introduce the teams, and then I'll start us up a little Twitch prediction. Food is stressful. I agree.
Prepare yourself for battle.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Division C East, the matchup between CM Daybreak and Smoke. On the left-hand side, we have CM Daybreak trying to take us to a map number 3 through Cursed Hollow. We've got a Rackham on the Anduin, Tempest Jet to play Varian, Aaron on the Sonya, Weenus the Wanus on Li Ming, and MVP to play Maev. On the right, it is Smoke, who are going to... Oh, whoopsies, wrong button. Baby Whale on the Hogger, Astro to play a Brightwing, Shonan on the ETC, Rai on the Vala, and Ai on the Hanzo. So some repeated picks here. we are going to be having a Journeyman's Cooking Hogger. So each hero, I guess at the quest, let's talk about the quest. Hitting heroes with easy throw dynamite permanently increases your maximum health by 10 up to a maximum of 750. So my question to you, Chad, is will Journeyman Cooking be finished by the end of the game? For those of you that don't know the talent either, if Hogger connects... Wow, indeed. If Hogger throws his easy throw dynamite and hits an enemy hero with the, within the center point, the easy throw dynamite immediately explodes. So that'll give Hogger some, it's not like the enemy hero has, it's not like Jaina where it's like, oh, they can just walk out of it. Like if you get that hit, you can get the insta stack. We also probably will see, what's it called? We're probably gonna see Dense Blasting Powder for more potential stacks. Manil, thank you for the brand new tier 1 subscription. We'll resend your alert when we get out of game. Thank you for your support and welcome to the Bahamuts. Enjoy your ad-free viewing, your new emotes, and all that other good stuff you get to brag with. Also, as a reminder, as always, if you're watching here on Twitch, be sure to follow. If you want to support further, it's much appreciated. If you're watching over on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe. It does help our metrics as we grow our YouTube channel further and further. We find another way to monetize and make a little bit of money, which helps us pay our bills and full-time stream, because this is the dream. Man, I love that the, knock on wood, I love that the sound alerts are all working perfectly fine today, because I've had a couple little hiccups here and there after I did some updates this morning to my PC. Ah, thank you much. I appreciate it, yeah. I feel like the nod is one of our best community-made things. Like, we have a lot of, we've had some emotes that are just made for free. Like, Straubs has made a couple emotes, and she's like, here you go. But that was made by one of our viewers when I was playing Dead Space, and I was stomping the creepy space spider thingies. I thought you were going to say helps our mentals. I mean, it does help our mentals to see, you know, YouTube and Twitch grow. For sure that helps our mentals. Absolutely. That is a very positive, a very big positive for our mentals. The Baja Cozy, that's one that was made by Straubs. Like, I can't remember if it was on stream or if it was on Twitter where I posted or showed, but she just like hit me up like 30 minutes later. She goes, here you go. here's your cozy emote, done. It was actually hilarious because she sent that to me and she goes, $60, please. That was good. Hanzo's gonna go into Redemption, or excuse me, Ignore all distractions at level 4. We're all over the place, excuse me. So we're possibly seeing the same build as the previous map. Possibly seeing the same build. Tempest Jet with one delay with a Lion's Fang. Ween is trying to throw in some Arcane Orbs, unable to land that connection with the further distance. The Magic Missiles will connect the taunt from the Varian on to Astro, who will be pulled back by the Umbral Bind of Maiev. They just can't get the last auto onto Astro. I can't believe it, and Hogger spins through. The Vala sustained damage is good. Does Brightwing have a phase shift? Absolutely, she phase shifts right back into bottom lane. Now, I do want to point out, Sonya was split during all of this, and she does manage to get a fort front gate with the Siege Giants and get a decent amount of damage on this fort as well. Has to respect, though, the rotation coming into top lane. We know that it's right about here-ish. And Sonya, she's going to stick around for Howl. This is a little long here. You have to know that the enemy's rotating up to you. And this is going to be a difficult back off from Aaron. Really? They give up? I honestly thought they'd be able to just run her down, but not the case. The fort is saved. The second objective is bottom left of the map. That means our third is going to be in this top right. First was bottom left. So that means our third will be the top right, and it will reset the spawn locations. The RNG will then reset. It does that every fourth? Every fourth objective it resets that sort of sextants. It's not quadrants. There's 6 zones. Is that sextants, or is that the thing that you use on ships to find the stars? Oh, hey, Rageface, thank you for the clarification. I appreciate that, bud. Rageface says they had a lag spike, and that's the reason they didn't run down Sonya in the top lane. I see. Hey, nice. Oh, good call, at least. Good call to back off and not try and just run your face down into the enemy team's fort front gate or something. IE gets a little bit of poke onto Weenus in the bottom lane. 10 talent tier around the corner for both these teams. Let's cycle through those numbers. As I said, the next objective will be this top right location. Taunt onto the Brightwing Vol. Gonna try and provide some damage, but the Umbral Bind will connect onto her. The Vault away. Astro does go down this time. Rackham gets the last auto out. Hogger saves the top lane for the time being. Oh, we did not have a lot of gambles on our Twitch prediction, but that's okay. We got some odds to play, and that's always the most important part. Hogger's still in top lane, using that dense blasting powder to clear out the wave safely away from the Sonya. Reset for the Vala. We have our objective phase 10 seconds away, and the 10 talent tiers in the top of your screen, but look at the Hans on the bottom lane. Scouts out to the left-hand side. Big surprise, the enemy's on the right. Taunt. Oh, the natural agility, but Brightwing! As Brightwing died. Blink heal is not available. One auto. Soothing Mist! Critical Miss, Soothing Mist gets a chunk of heals. Weenus blinks forward. 20-some HP, and Astro does not go down. That has got to be frustrating on the side of CM Daybreak. Just how much clenching does Brightwing have? Right? Just how clenched is their jaw? That's actually another emote that was made by the community. I think that was Chess Looter. Like, I think I was the clench emote I think was made by Chess when we were playing Dark Souls. Li Ming is holding level 10. I unmute stream to hear, and I hear clenching. Well, I knew that you're about to unmute, so I had to say something perfect for you, Cav. Well, the Brightwing got away with like 20-something HP, and she should have 100% died right there. Huge arrow into Mosh Pit. Oh my god, the Shockwave is beautiful as well. The Rain of Vengeance. Sonya goes down to the Nexus forces. We also will see Anduin fall to the Vala. The boss is still going good to the side of Smoke, who have 2 out of 3 of these objective pieces. The objective is going to be spawning in the top center of the map. Hogger finishes out this boss. Oh, things are looking amazing for the team of Smoke. Boss and bottom lane, yeah, it's going to get some damage onto this fort. That shall be cleared away. But this objective plus the boss, oh, that's going to be a nice siege and open up of the map for the side of Smoke. The boss literally oh, did it? I completely missed it. I was trying to, there's so many things on the screen. I was trying to catch everything and I missed that. Oh, the Umbral Bind back in, and Varian gets the kill into Hanzo. The slow from the Lion's Fang. Unfortunately, they can't close the distance. Val is rotating back to top lane. The fort over here did go down. For those of you wondering for the Twitch gamble, Journeyman's cooking on 8 out of 75. No flame to the player, just making the note that they're not close for the gamblers. No wave of force. Yeah, no wave of force in a Mosh Pit ETC is a little surprising. I wonder why Weenus did go into Disintegrate. Weenus was holding that level 10 for a while. Maybe it was maybe he misclicked. Also, for those that might be new to Here's a Storm, anyways, sorry, just Dragon Strike onto Weenus and MVP. In Heroes of Storm, you can hold down the control key, and you can use the 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons on your keyboard to select a talent. So if you do control 1, it picks the topmost talent. So Weenus maybe, you know, hit control and accidentally went for Disintegrate. That I've done that myself, where your fingers are just slightly off, and you accidentally hit the 2 instead of the 1, and now you've got yourself the wrong heroic. Hogger level 1 is hard outside of ARAM. I've seen... Hold on, that's a great leap in from Sonya. We have a light bomb underneath all of this. A Warden's Cage MVP doesn't go down. Hogger's the one who's picked up. Hanzo finishes his level 1 out completely as the 30% range and the extra 100 damage. He's trying to poke in here and there. No level 16. But that is a Hogger to fall, a camp to be cleared out, and another objective phase will be spawning on the bottom left fairly soon here. What's up, Demon? How you doing, bud? Glass Cannon Li Ming. Because everyone all agrees on Sonya talents, on the Li Ming talents. No one ever disagrees. Now, for those of you that might be like, why did Venus go into Z's at level 7? We actually do know that the reason that Venus goes into this level 7 is not because he likes Arcane Orb build, is because that when he takes Calamity at 7, he turbo ints. He has said this in Twitch chat when we have casted some of these games, so that's the reason. Venus takes Orb at 7, so he doesn't have the function of Calamity to then turbo int. I love that logic. To me, that makes complete sense. It's like, oh, I'll just take the talent. I just won't take the talent that I keep dying with. Dragon's Arrow out from the Hanzo, i.e. trying to poke onto the enemies. 14.5 for just about both. Varian charges in. That's going to be a light bomb. The Shockwave is going to meet all that. ETC mosh up in 1 second, but this is an ETC who's got to back away. Hogger gets a bounce out, and he's by the fort front gate. Hanzo is just fine here as the Brightwing gets another phase shift onto an ally. Mid fort is still low. Boss in the top right is 135. Siege Giant Serpent available for both teams. Boss in bottom lane is 50 seconds. Oh boy.
The choice is simple.
Good, and yourself? I am doing all right today. As I said, I got a bit of sleep. I had a bit, I was bummed out I didn't get to hang out with my friends. Because I was really looking forward to, saying one of my friends is moving across the country for a 1.5 years, so like this was like yesterday was like supposed to be the day when everyone goes out and hangs out with them, but it's just communication as adults doesn't always work out, and it's just one of those situations. So a little bummed out by it, but it is what it is. I did get decent sleep though. That's like, I'll take that. Not the best sleep in the world, but decent sleep. Vala with her 100th stack on the Creed of the Hunter. Has Vala died yet? No. 4-3 in our kills. 15, 16's almost here. Leap in, Umbral Bind, ETC, and that is... Oh, that's some nice ribs for dinner for the side of CM Daybreak. As a reminder, this is a best of 3, so winning out here will move us into a map number 3. Losing out, of course, will be a 2-0 for Smoke. And seems like CM Daybreak, they've got some momentum to potentially take us to that map number 3. Of course, it's really going to boil down to the team fights. Sorry to hear that. It is what it is. I was bummed out, but, at least this is the way that I look at these things. Like, it's fine to be bummed out, but, like, today's a new day. We're over it. We move on. I'm not gonna have a hang up over this. I'm not gonna, like, be all passive aggressive to them. It's whatever. Little miscommunication from both sides of the party. It is what it is. And I still had a decent night last night, though. Like, I'm almost done with the second book of the Southern Reach trilogy. And I had a pretty chill night overall. The bar that I went to, I know one of the bartenders, and he was working, so we were just talking about video games until the bar got busy. And then I pretty much just left. It's a good way to be. Yeah, you don't always get it the next day. You don't always bounce back, but you try your best. Arrow will go wide of the enemy team. Ween is trying to throw in some damage, trying to get a reset. Baby Well so very low. How did this Hogger not fall? We have a Brightwing kill into Varian, Anduin to fall to the Vala. IE gets an auto attack, and that's that level 16 bopping. Oh, Hanzo wants it, but he's not going to chase down the Li Ming. Meanwhile, Sonya in the top lane, clearing out the boss that has arrived to the keep. Level 1 value on Hogger. See, there you go. There you go. Realistically, yes. Because it's unlike Tychus Master Assassin. You get... It's a... progressive stacking? Active stacking, I guess is the word I would use. But Hogger is getting that extra HP. An extra 110 HP for Hogger.
Who gathers enough tribute this time?
The 8% per person hit by Dynamo is the only reason we went to talent. Ah, okay. Oh, I just like to make Twitch gambles on talents. That's really it. Because if I do, who wins, people can easily look at the NGS website and figure that out. So I think this is more fun for these games that are replays. IE will fall. ETC lands a mosh pit onto the Anduin. Hogger with a huge shockwave through. Venus, 10 HP! But Vala gets the kill. The ETC steals the camp during all of this. What? Varian charges in. He has the cooldown from the level 10. He can charge every 4 seconds, but he'll be charging into his death. It's a triple kill to the side of Smoke. They lose their Hanzo, and they gotta be fine with that. They get the camp, they get a triple, and they're gonna get some damage onto this keep front gate. While Brightwing splits away for the objective, Hogger grabs the most important thing on the map, the vision. No, he's getting Siege Giants to the top lane. Oh, Doubter's gotta be feeling good. It's a 1 to 0.11 payout. Or 1.11, I guess. 6 to 9 in kills, a very important thing to note for you, Twitch chat. 6 to 9 in kills. We're almost level 20s on the side of Smoke as well. And Hanzo is back from death. He might go grab Siege Giants on his own in the bottom lane. Hogger's finished out Siege Giants for top. Those are going to rocket in onto this keep. Don't think this will be taken down, though. I think the rotation from mid to top is going to be fairly quick. And yeah, they'll get some damage, but there's a combo from Weenus, a Disintegrate in there as well. It's a low cooldown, 20 seconds.
The choice is simple.
69 is all you heard. Good. That's all I wanted you to hear. Can't end camps available. That is true, Demon. That is very, very true. You said it perfectly. Farflight Quiver. We have the Shockwave upgrade, the Power Spike. Invisible Friends from Brightwing. ETC Power slides through. Is he going to go Torbus or Death Metal? Dragon's Arrow from Hanzo. Does have the Bullseye level 20. Doesn't get the stun follow-up onto Tempest Jet. Some healing from the son of Ham. Rackham had some good heals. Trying to say Rackham's name, trying to get the lore in there. Just end up talking about Ham again. Triple keep time, you think so? Oh, you only need one to win. And all structures are shut down. ETC is going to be Torbus level 20. So you can power slide through it. Mosh Pit also is increased by 2 seconds, the duration, I mean. Alright, mid keep to fall as well. More Sonic Arrow. Mosh Pit from the ETC. The Torbus will activate. Hogger spins through. Rackham gets the No! The Light Bomb doesn't trigger! The Light Bomb didn't trigger because the Anduin gets picked off by Hanzo because the amazing level 16 flawless technique is cleaning up the fight. And of course, shielding is dropped. The catapults are here. Weenus is doing their best to defend, but the catapults are raining in rocks, and with the damage from Vala and Hanzo, Sonya will fall. The core does as well, and GG, well played. Smoke takes a map number 2 in the series 2-0. GG, well played.
You know this, then why do you serve him? Because he paid me a freaking fortune, you moron.
I'm gonna go and venture a guess that it was incomplete. Yeah.
You got paid?
2 out of 3, you're close. Well, in school, that's still a 66%, and you have failed my class. You're gonna have to repeat. Sorry. You're gonna have to repeat the stream.